Hi, how are you? I want to talk about networking for a moment. Um, I've been noticing a trend that a lot of small business owners are misunderstanding the point of networking. So, for instance, you probably are in business for yourself and you want to make a sale. And you may not be making nearly as much money as you want to be making. And so you got to quote, sell harder, right? And so you go to networking events and you find, who's there that will actually speak to you and try to schedule an appointment with them so you can bring them through a sales presentation, and then hopefully at the end of that, money pops out because of a sale. And I see that time and time again. In fact, yesterday, a lovely lady sat down and talked to me, and she just tried to pressure sell me to do some internet marketing and advertising. She obviously didn't know who she was talking to, but that's okay. That wasn't the point. Later on, I sat down with an hour with her and went over and actually gave her some real sales training. So, God willing, she'll be able to make more sales later down the road. But networking, the cliche is to meet friends. But really, what does that mean? And what does that mean to network? And why do you even do it? You go to a networking event, it's not to tell somebody else about your business. You hear the cliche that you want to listen to them about their business. But then I always see these small business owners, they think that, okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them talk about their business for 50 minutes if we meet one-on-one. And then I'll talk about my business for a little bit, reschedule another appointment so I can have a sales appointment. Yeah, that does work, but you're still going for the sell. And I know, isn't the ultimate job of a business is to make a sale and to make a customer and to make money? Yes, but no. You're thinking about business the wrong way, for starters. And business is not about making as much money as possible. Money is the result of doing good business. Now, what does that mean? Money is the result of doing good business. So, the grades on the report card of your kid going to school is the end results of him or her doing great in school, right? Or poorly, whatever the grades are, that's the result. The same thing with money. But the grades aren't the homework, the effort they put in. Now, some people say, oh, I got to put more effort in, I got to sell harder. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. The point of business, this is the most important thing, is you're solving problems. You're a problem solver. What do I mean? You must care about people. If you don't care about people, you have no reason to have a business because you're not going to be successful. Business is all about caring about people, finding out what their problems are, and seeing if you have the solutions to their problem. Whether you can handle that yourself because of what you do, or you know somebody in your networking club that can solve their problem. That's networking. Networking is not about going to a networking club, meeting people that you could potentially sell to. I mean, if that happens, great, but networking is going to a networking club or networking event, meeting people, asking them about them, finding out what their problems are, so you can hear the triggers. If you can solve their problem, then they're probably going to want to have a sales appointment with you anyways, so you can generally tell them how you can solve their issues so they'll never have that problem again. You see, it's a different approach. A lot of people have dollar signs in their eyes thinking about, I'm going to go to a networking event, see how many people I can find so I can, make more money. Rather than, I'm going to a networking event because I want to network and learn about the people at that event and find out what their problems are. And if I can solve their problems, then that is good business. And I'll tell you what, if you network enough, there's not a single person at the networking event that you cannot help solve their problem. Because if you do enough networking, not only are you going to find out what their problems are that you can help, but you're going to know who Jim or Joe or Lisa can help as well. because you've networked, you found out about their businesses, and now you know who can help this individual. Because now, instead of coming at I'm trying to get as much money as possible because I'm in business and I don't want a 9 to 5, cliche, and I'm unemployable, that's not true for me. Of course, I'm employable, even though, I've been an entrepreneur for a long time. I think that's a bad cliche. Anywho, I'm not going there. But you're going to networking to help people. And the more people you meet and you talk to, learn what their problems are, but then also learn what their businesses are. Because when you find out what their businesses are, you'll find other people that have problems. You'll be able to hook them up. Now, guess what? If you give a referral to Joe because he can fix the roof on Jenny's house because her roof's leaking and she has a serious problem, but you took the time to talk to Joe and you know the quality of work that he does, and you checked out his website and you actually saw some of his work, and you've heard the referrals, you saw the testimonials of Joe, but Jenny doesn't know anything about Joe, right? You can put them together. So guess what? Let's say if you do tree cutting, for instance, guess what Joe's going to do the next time he hears somebody who needs their tree cut down? He's going to refer you because you just gave him business. And not only that, Joe's not going to refer you. Jenny will also refer you, the customer, because you know what? You helped her solve her problem. And that's probably going to be even a more powerful referral than you giving, Joe business. I want you to think about that. So the next time you go to a networking event, I go to a lot of them. I haven't as much lately because I'm, creating KissYourBiz.com. But next time you go to a networking event, think about and listen to what people's problems are and how can you solve them. And if you can't solve their problems, who can solve their problems? And if you think along the lines of that, other people are going to find out how they can solve your problems too. And they're going to think about when they hear other people's problems that you can solve, you're going to get more business. That's how networking works. So make friends at the networking events, because those are going to be the people, they're your assets to refer to other people, because you're in the problem-solving business, whether it be you're providing the service or somebody else. That's the power of networking. I'm doing a course, a private membership called KissYourBiz.com. Please, if you liked this video, go to KissYourBiz.com, read the sales letter. If you have any questions, send me an email at jeff@KissYourBiz.com. And I wish you have a good day. Thanks.